Have you ever thought about a home-based business? A business you could build from your home, your iPad, or your computer. A business without enormous startup costs or overhead. As a contractor from South Alabama, I've experienced the worst. The headaches you have with employees, with rising building costs, all the insurance and liabilities that I face on a day-to-day basis. It's just not worth it to me anymore to attain that dream that I had of being that entrepreneur, writing my own paycheck, being in control of my future. And now I've created a new business, a home-based business, where I've been able to create a residual income that covers our monthly bills each and every month and allows us to have the time freedom that we've never been able to enjoy before.
I never dreamed in a million years that our home-based business would allow me to not just be a stay-at-home mom to our 4 kids, but also allow us to be completely debt-free. No house note, car notes, or credit card debt. It has also allowed our 4 kids to also go to college on their terms, get to choose the college of their dreams and not by in-state versus out-of-state and without student loans. Because of our home-based business builds a residual income, it allows us to have a retirement on our terms.
I think we all recognize we live in a changing world. Who would have ever thought the largest transportation company in the world wouldn't even own a car, Uber? Who would have thought the largest hotel company in the world would never build a hotel room, called Airbnb? Guys, we all can sit on our couch with our smartphone, find what we want, push order, and it's at our front door within just a couple of days. They call that direct to the consumer. Who would have thought when we were kids that one day there wouldn't be 3 channels, there'd be 60, 70, 80 channels on TV, there'd be YouTube TV, there would be Netflix. How in the world do companies advertise anymore? Multiple social media platforms. Guys, they need us. They need word of mouth marketing. As a high school football coach, I didn't realize any of those things. I did realize one thing though. That was 10 years into my career, we were living paycheck to paycheck, and I was tired of it. I wanted better. I started searching, trying to find the right vehicle. And guys, we have found it.
The question is, where are you in life? No, honestly, where are you? And most importantly, where do you want to be 5 years from today?
We joined this home-based business because you can build at your own pace, and there is no cap in the income that you can create. We both have full-time jobs that we enjoy, but our employer creates our salary and creates our schedule. This business allows us an extra stream of income to do the things that we love.
Like travel.
Like travel. Spend time with family, leisure activities, and most importantly, this money is not allotted to monthly bills.
Newage is a 21st century company that delivers some of the highest quality products on the planet directly to your door. We are a plus $550 million company that has a global footprint with business in over 75 countries, and yet no one has ever heard of us. We are publicly traded on the NASDAQ and experienced over 200% growth. We have a goal and a plan to be a $10 billion company over the next decade.
And you say those are really lofty goals for a company over the next decade. Well, the way we're going to do it is by producing the highest quality products in the world. We have a team now of about 70 doctors that contribute in one way or the other, that's headed up by one of our owners, Chief Product Officer Deanna Latson. She has spoken at over 800 universities around the world on the subject of nutrition. Her sole mission is whatever sourcing of ingredient we're going to use always comes from the best source, and that we never have a negative ingredient in your product. Our chief medical doctor, Dr. Strand, has spoken all around the world on the subject of nutrition. He wrote a book called What Your Doctor Doesn't Know About Nutrition that may be killing you, that's actually sold 30 million copies. Dr. Ginger, she used to teach at the Hippocrates Institute. You can see her there. She was featured on Dr. Oz twice in the same year for her newest book called The Rainbow Juice Cleanse. She's always a stickler making sure our products are second to none in the marketplace.
Within my home-based business, I have multiple brands that I can choose from. My personal favorite is in the health and wellness. That industry alone is a $4.2 trillion industry worldwide.
My favorite product is Elite. Elite has ashwagandha in it, which is the mood food. As a full-time registered nurse and college student, I build a lot of stress. After drinking one of these, my stress is decreased.
My favorite product is our probiotic, which was created and designed by one of the world's leading probiotic doctors, Dr. Pina out of Mexico City. By taking this product, it allows me to straighten out 20 years of hereditary GI and digestive issues.
This is my favorite product, Magna-Cal D. I take this every single night. It's got magnesium and calcium in it. It helps me with my headaches and sleep better, and this is the one product that I cannot stand to run out of.
Okay, these are my favorite products, and I'll tell you why. At my house, in the morning, it's very hectic. I have a wife and 2 daughters that expect breakfast in a timely fashion. And these products, which is our plant-based meal replacement shake, our branched chain amino acids, and our Giving Greens, which offer 2 pounds of green vegetables in every serving, it offers me a chance to make them breakfast in a shake form that's delicious.
The next division in our home-based business is the Lucium skincare line. It is EWG certified and has a tremendous amount of different products that a female can use, or even a male could use, on their face every morning and every night. My favorite is the Lucium exfoliator. This exfoliator helps with blackheads as well as removing dead skin cells and regenerating new skin cells.
My favorite product in the Lucium line is the Total Face Serum. It is a 7-in-1 serum. It also has 9 patents on it in its active ingredients. Most women use 1 to 2 serums already in their facial regimen routine. This is all packed into one little bottle. All you do is just 1 to 2 pumps and do it twice. I do it twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening.
Our next line in our home-based business has to do with energy drinks, which is a $55 billion industry. My favorite is our Blue Frog, because my wife, as a GI nurse, she's always on me about drinking unhealthy energy drinks. With this one, I can get the same boost, the same energy. And with my wife being a health nut, this energy drink is wife approved.
My favorite product is Slender X. See, I was born with a form of muscular dystrophy that caused me to gain a lot of weight and to be very weak. And so I met a guy and he introduced me these products. Within 2 weeks, I lost a total of 12 pounds. And then now I've total of 82 pounds. And after that, I was introduced to MOA and the Rejuvenex, and it's gave me my energy back. And these products has gave me my life back.
We also have an ever-expanding liquid nutrition division. My favorite being the MOA. It's 36 of the world's best superfoods in a liquid nutrition drink. 11 of these superfoods specifically fight inflammation in your body. That's anything that hurts generally. So if I can remove the pain in my body feels better, I do more. The other liquid nutrition, we have a Lemou 5X that's got Fucoitan seaweed in it, all kinds of research showing its ability to boost the immune system, also reduce inflammation. And then we've got these brand new Noni shots that are just incredible. My favorite being the sleep shot. It gives me the best sleep I've ever had, but you may want the immune system booster, or you may want the 20 grams of collagen protein with your Noni.
We also have a personal care line that is a $250 billion industry. It goes anywhere from shampoo, conditioner, to essential oils, as well as an air and water filtration system.
Now you may be asking, how does the home-based business part of this work? It's really a unique opportunity because Newage has created the infrastructure for us already around the world. They have the distribution, the manufacturing, the doctors, the quality products. We become a part of the company. We call it becoming a brand partner by paying $29.99 one time. Once we pay our $29.99, we have to qualify our business, which to do that is 250 volume points of product in your first 8 weeks. A lot of people do that by starting with a transformation pack. I know, Kim, that's where you started with, was a 250-point transformation pack, which got you a couple months of a couple of products.
I did.
And then ultimately, you may want to become what we call ultimate in the business. Nothing to it, just in a period of time, you either sell or buy about 1,250 more points of product, which makes now a total of 1,500 points of products move through your business, and you become ultimate status. And that's really important, isn't it? Because it gets you 30% now on anything that you personally sell.
That's right.
That's right.
So it's $29.99, 250 points of products in 8 weeks. You find your favorite. You can pick a starter pack like Kim. And Jerry, I think maybe you even signed up with an ultimate pack.
I did, but I came into this business from a business perspective. And, you know, I own a construction company, so I know what an investment is into my business. So I just chose to go all out and be as qualified as I could be coming out of the
So
gate.
you just bought the big pack in the beginning?
I bought an ultimate pack in the beginning, yes.
You absolutely don't have to, but but I did too from a business standpoint because I wanted to access everything the pay plan had to offer at its maximum. But a member, which is $29.99 and 250 points of products in 8 weeks, absolutely get your foot in the door and you're able to make money. The last piece of the equation is you've got to have a monthly auto ship of 100 volume points, but it doesn't have to be you. What that simply means, you need one customer that's reoccurring. I know that at our house, we order way more than 100 points on a monthly basis, so we meet our own requirement. But we also have a number of customers that buy products from with us on a monthly basis too. Very easy to accomplish, isn't it?
It is.
And don't feel like you're buying anything. It's just redirected spending, buying things you're already going to buy.
I wish I could get mine back down to 100 points a month. So no, we buy our nutritional needs, our skincare needs come from there. We purchase the water purification through Purity. The energy drinks. So we cover a broad spectrum of products in our house, and it's just like you said, Todd, it's redirected spending. I'm just buying from me versus the grocery store or an Amazon.
So you've gotten your business, you've gotten it qualified, you're able to earn a paycheck here, which we get paid here every Friday on the previous week's sales. But here's the key. The richest people in the world build networks. Everybody else goes to work. So our goal here isn't to just buy products from ourselves or sell a few products. We want to build a team of home-based business owners around the world. And the greatest thing about this, it can be done on a part-time basis. And our mantra is very simple. We call it 4x4. So a lot of times people say, what do I do? You get 4x4. What is 4x4? It is 4 customers that buy a product. It could be Kim buying a box of Cinder Eyes. It could be Jerry buying a bottle of Rejuvenex, his favorite energy. So 4 customers, and then the second thing we're going to do is find what we call 4 brand partners. Those are people that decide to pay $29.99, get their business qualified to earn money and get the 30% discount that we all get for being a brand partner. Mm-hmm. Now guys, I know that Kim, you have a lot of times, you have customers that buy a product but then want to become at some point a brand partner.
Yes, after they become a customer, then they try it for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then they say, hey, I want to get into this as a home-based business as well. So I convert them to a brand member. Now,
guys, as crazy as this sounds, to build a true walk-away residual income, to get time freedom in your life, you've made the decision that you want better. You want better health, you want better finances, you want more time freedom in your life. To accomplish that, all we do from this point forward is keep helping everybody repeat the process. So we find our 4 customers and find 4 brand partners. We can find as many as we want. You're not limited. But our goal is to help our 4 brand partners do what we did. Find 4 customers and find 4 brand partners. And Kim, you're one of my favorite stories because when Jerry first brought you the box of drops, you had no interest in being a brand partner.
I didn't want to do it.
But you decided to take the products, you lost some weight, you did a little meeting because people were asking you how you were losing the weight. I think you made a couple $100 on some product sales, still wasn't in the business.
That's right.
But today, 2 years later, you have become a brand partner. You have now brought in how many other brand partners?
893.
893 total brand partners in your organization. Right. So guys, our mantra is 4x4. You get 4, who gets 4? And if you look at the slide there, 4 turns to 16. 16 gets 4, it turns to 64. Guys, if you can just do that 3 times, you've got a nice extra income entering your life at that point. It's a difference maker. You're going to have money, as Tyler said in the beginning, that's not accounted for in your life. But guys, 64 gets 4, it turns to 252. 252 gets 4, it turns, as you can see on the screen, to 1,024. And guys, when you do that many times and start building that network of home-based business owners out there selling products, and you're getting an override commissions in our compensation plan, which is ranked #1 in the world. It pays 8 different ways. When that starts happening in your life, it begins to set you free, doesn't it?
Oh man, it really does. It becomes stable and you can bank off stability. I live in a cash flow business with my construction company, and I've never experienced anything like what residual income builds through this company.
So you began working the business pretty hard about 2 years ago, part-time hard.
Part-time, when I could.
Yeah, there are days that with your construction company, you don't work it at all.
None. That's a fact. No, like not even 1 minute. I'm just glad to get home and get in bed and didn't bounce a check.
Yeah.
So
we never make an income claim, so you can absolutely sign up in this business and make no money if you don't do anything. But Jerry, in that 2 years, you've built a multiple $1,000 monthly income into your life.
yeah, I have business now. I have over 1,200 reps in my business, spread out over now 5 different countries. So
You've even got business, I was hearing, in South Africa, into Nigeria. And that literally came not because you knew somebody there, because you knew somebody, all of a sudden knew somebody, I think, through Facebook.
that's exactly right. Yeah, it's just the way it compounds out, and I mean, it gets to a point where you just really can't control it. So
Did you ever dream a home-based business could do that?
no.
And then Kim, I know that you, I was just looking out in the driveway, you drove up in a brand new car. Your husband, Eric, drives around a brand new truck now. I think you'd been on disability since you were a young lady, and you've actually come off of disability because of this business.
I have.
Share that with us.
Okay, I've been on disability ever since I was 19 years old, and for my muscular dystrophy. And when my business started growing, I started getting my check every Friday, and I called the Social Security office and I said, I no longer want to be on Social Security disability. And they thought I was crazy. They said, Miss Gray, no one has asked to get off. And I said, well, I want to get off. I want to go to the top with this. And so I am totally off of disability. Me and my husband has got freedom now and finances that we're able to travel. And we got a 2020 Highlander and a 2020 Chevrolet pickup truck.
Congratulations, Kim. But the question is, it's back on you. You've watched this video, and I know every time you get something like this, you know what you do, your profession has become comfortable to you. So the question I always tell people to ask themselves isn't, do you want to do this? Because I don't think anybody wants to do this initially, because we're already very busy and all our time's already taken. But the question is, where do you want to be in life?
Right.
What do you want out of life? What kind of time freedom? Do you want to get debt free? How do you want your future to look? All this is a home-based vehicle. It's very inexpensive to get started. You do it part-time, and then at some point, I know, Jerry, you're approaching now, after doing it part-time for several years, you're now looking at making a full-time run at this and making it a full-time
I've
income.
got about 60 days left, and I'll be full-time in this industry with you.
And you're shutting down a construction business that you'd invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into.
That's exactly right. I'll tell you this. You're to get to where you want to be, you're gonna trade your time for something anyhow. You might as well trade your time for something more residual in nature.
Yeah, so I'll end it this way. I learned after I went full-time at this home-based business from being a high school football coach that it's not how hard you work, it's how hard you work on the right vehicle.
That's right.
Most vehicles are not designed to set you free because most vehicles don't provide the leverage you can create in building the brand partners across the world, and most businesses don't create a residual income. I'll make it this simple. What if you could just make what you're currently making, but not have to show up 6 days a week to earn it? You just create it in residually over the next 3 or 4 years, and now you got the time freedom and income to live on. Get back with the person that sent you this video and get started with them today.
That's right.